Alright. Okay, so it seems like there has been some technical issues with the draft as well as some communication issues. I don't know if we're going to be able to see the draft here, but we have to wait for spectator delay. The game will be watched live in just a minute, so I will be back then. Okay, so I was right. There will be no draft live. We can look over what they have here. Um, 1 second. Alright, there is a pause timer. Alright, apologies for the delay again. There was some communication issues as well as just some technical issues on my side, so yeah, I'll make sure everything's set up and
A summoner has reconnected. A summoner has reconnected. A summoner has reconnected. A summoner has reconnected. A summoner has reconnected.
Okay, it seems like the technical delays are almost over. So I'll take this time to discuss the draft because we didn't get a draft because of the issues I discussed earlier. So top lane, it's Gwen versus Malphite. I really like Gwen in a Malphite. Gwen is just a tank buster. She's good into any tank like Sion. So this matchup should be very good for Gwen, but it does seem like it might be AP Malphite with Dark Harvest. So we'll just have to see. Jungle matchup, it's Ka versus Yi. Okay, yeah. So they're in the game now. Jungle matchup, it's Ka versus Yi. I think Ka is much better early game. And also Yi does not have smite. This might be another issue. Alright, so I think they might have just forgot smite. We might have to restart. Quickly, they bought Doran's. Maybe they're just not gonna jungle. Yeah, Taylor's game's picking it now. He does have Ignite. Does have Doran's. Where is he right now? I see him on the map. Yeah, he's top lane. They're just gonna do a double top lane. I actually like this. Sometimes. It's a very niche strategy, but it can be used well. Where you just shut down the top laner, especially against a carry heavy top laner like Gwen, who actually wants to carry the game, farm, and get items. Two laners is good. But still, it's better with a jungler, but you know, it's alright. Ahri has Ghost Exhaust with Electrocute. It's Ahri versus Yasuo mid. I'm trying to think of who I'd prefer into this. I think Yasuo, just because Ahri Q and E can be blocked by Yasuo Windwall. So I think Yasuo does have the upper hand here. Bot lane, Kog'Maw versus Jinx, and Swain versus Thresh. Kog'Maw should definitely win this early game. He's very aggressive, he can scale well. So, yeah. I do think Kog'Maw's definitely the favorite for the bot lane. But Jinx does scale very hard when she gets to 2, 3, 4 items. So yeah, alright, we're gonna see starting red for the Ka. And yep, it is double top lane. Is interesting, that's for sure. Let me make sure of something. Sorry, there is another issue. Okay, it's fixed now. Alright, so yep, Kog'Maw's already getting aggression onto the Jinx. They hit level 2 first. Gonna try to go in. Swain hits the root. Kog'Maw is gonna try to kill him. Flashes for the kill. Jinx heals. Does the Ignite tick her down? Does not look like it. Jinx very low. Forced it back already. Very, very good play by Swain and Kog'Maw here. Swain hits another root. And Kog'Maw, he's just gonna free farm. This Kog'Maw is already becoming an issue. Now, let's see. Mid lane. Not very much going on. Might be some difficulties with Ahri. I know they were talking about there were some issues with their side, but we'll see. Mid lane, Yasuo and Ahri just dueling it out, and Yasuo just gets the kill. Alright. And with bot lane, I missed it, but the Kog'Maw does get the kill onto the Thresh. Thresh did not back after Jinx did. They didn't want Kog'Maw getting solo plating, or just plating in general. And now we're gonna look top lane for this Gwen for the 1v2. Gwen seems to be getting bullied a little bit, but is farming just fine. Not getting shut down too hard from the strategy. As Yi is walking down into the jungle. Gonna try to invade this Ka maybe? Does not look like it. Seems like Ka is just in farmers camps, and Yi is just gonna go back to top lane. Yasuo might be roaming up though. Ka knows Yi is here. And yeah, Yasuo is just gonna back after he gets that first blood. Very ahead of this Ahri. This Yasuo is gonna become a very big issue. And onto the Gwen. Fighting top lane as Ka pulls up. So does the Yasuo. Gwen does go down to the Malphite, but it seems like both will die. Yi does flash. Gets ignited by Yasuo. Yasuo misses Q. Yi might die to ignite anyway. Does not seem like it. Yi lives, so it's a 1-for-1 top lane. Not a horrible trade considering the duo top lane. So now we're going to bot lane. Getting some aggression on the Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw's ignited. Jinx can't do enough damage quite yet. Kog'Maw will survive as the wave pushes back another tower. Kog'Maw can just farm freely. Lane hits the pull. Aggression on a Thresh. Nothing else will happen. I'll look back top lane. More is just going on in this top lane. This top lane is just interesting this game for sure. Big wave crashing in onto the tower of Middleton. So, yep, and then we're gonna hand back bot lane. Let's see, nothing's really happening, kind of just a farm fest. Kog'Maw's gotten that 1 kill early game on the Thresh. Jinx is gonna back, and now we're gonna look mid lane. Alright, misses the charm. Just gonna duel the Yasuo, tries to get away, can't. Yasuo hits the airborne. Nothing he can do. Now Gwen, still in this 2v1 situation. Is a bit of an unfortunate situation, but sorry. Wave just gonna be permanently under a tower. She's just gonna have to farm the whole game. And try to get some aggression out of the Malphite, but not really much she can do. Yasuo mid. Just getting a bunch of farms. Yasuo's already monster. He has key creeps already. There's gonna be a tower dive onto the Gwen. I missed that. It seems like Malphite just took some tower shots for no reason, and Gwen just gets a free kill. 1-1 in the top lane now. Some aggression onto the bot lane. Thresh goes in with the E, but dies for it. Swain gets the kill. Jinx won't die likely, but Kog'Maw left very low, and Ka is coming down to the bot lane. And Yasuo, so we could see a successful gank here. Kog'Maw is very low. See if we could get the kill onto Jinx, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it was a passive, because Jinx passive. So very, very successful gank from the mid laner and jungler on the side of Sheboygan, north is cool. And Jinx is gonna back, not much is going on. Ahri's mid lane. She is currently very, very behind this Yasuo. This Yasuo's gonna be a big issue. Yasuo's gonna go in right away. Ahri misses a charm. Not much she can do, just backs up. Thresh is going in mid lane. I missed the Q onto the Ahri. Doesn't seem like much else will happen. Yasuo's just going back. Might be some further aggression. Does not look like it. And Thresh is going back to the bot lane. Thresh is a little bit under level because of the roams, and so is the Jinx, just because of the amount of time to cut it back. Like I said, this bot lane... Oh, Yasuo kills Ahri mid lane. Seems like a tower dive. I'm not even sure what happened, but this Yasuo is going to be a monster. But as I was saying, this bot lane is going to get outscaled, but early game can go well. Thresh does hit the hook, CE. Nothing will happen. Now Kog'Maw getting some aggression with the W. Doesn't look like either of them will die. An even trade for Kog'Maw health to Thresh health. Swain hits the hook onto the Jinx. Jinx getting very low. Kog'Maw doesn't have ult yet. She almost dies. Does she die to that? Yes, she does. Okay. Second kill for the Kog'Maw now. Kog'Maw, very aggressive early game, and can scale very hard. And back to the bot lane, or I mean, sorry, top lane. Let's see, still this 2v1 situation. But Ka gonna take Void Grubs. Looks like the Yi might know about it. So they're going to contest. Does not look like it. It's gonna be hard to contest with no smite. They didn't run smite for that dual top lane. The Yi just runs down, tries to contest, but gets 2v1'd by the Gwen and Ka. Now they're running up towards this Malphite. Don't know if anything's gonna happen from it. Does not seem like it. Back to mid. Yasuo, very, very ahead of the Ahri. Sorry about this. Yep, everything's good. Okay. Yasuo very, very ahead of the Ahri. Hits the knockup, does not decide to ult him. Alright, missing the charm again, and this Yasuo has just gotten so much farm. He is very close to Kraken already. Getting the Void Grubs. So, there is a chance he'll be able to get the second pair. But Swain hitting the double hook bot lane. Kog'Maw with the W, going in. Uses the ult, misses it on Thresh. Thresh won't take any further damage. Now Ahri Still farming under tower. Does not have very much items. This Ahri is very behind. There is almost no way back into this game for her. Thresh misses the hook. So to Swain, seems like nothing will happen. Kog'Maw.
Rampage.
Doing what he can. Yasuo kills the Ahri again mid lane. Mid lane is just a stomp now. There's nothing this Ahri can do against this Yasuo. Yasuo, with or without items, is insane. I said this matchup was a Yasuo favorite. I did not think it would be this Yasuo favorite. Looking back bot lane. A little bit of aggression. Swain hook on a Jinx. Kog'Maw W hitting the Thresh a little bit. Nothing will happen. Gonna cease. Back to top. Still the 2v1 situation. Oh, hook on Thresh. High down. Kog'Maw's coming up. Thresh is very low. Swain pops ult. Ka is there. Ka just blows up the Swain. Yasuo's there. Seems like Kog'Maw will be able to get out. Yep, he will get out. Yasuo might be able to hit the ult. And it looks like they're going to set up for Drake here. Very, very good early Drake for the side of, for the side of Sheboygan North High School. But they're just gonna tower dive the Ka anyway. Just the Yasuo ult. Nothing they can do. Yasuo is gonna dive the Swain though.
Did you miss it?
Gonna keep looking bot lane. Does not seem that they're going to go for the Drake yet. There is a big shutdown for the Swain. Even though Swain is the support, Swain is a very, very aggressive carry type of character. We could see Swain carry this game by himself. Just from that shutdown. But, I'm gonna see what happens now. Still setting up around Drake. Doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen though. Ka's just gonna clear some of his camps. Swain trying to get vision control here. And he gets a shutdown on the Gwen top lane. And go back and watch that? We can. Okay. Gwen is getting very aggressive with the ult. And Malphite ults just nothing Gwen can do now in the 2v1. Dies to the Yi ignite. Now, we're gonna see what's happening. Yeah, it does look like the Jinx is being left alone as the Thresh went from mid. But now Ka and Thresh are coming down. Probably to fight for Drake. Ka's starting it. Thresh is trying to just keep the bot laners on the side of Middleton away from the Dragon Pit. They will secure it. Infernal Dragon, very, very good for the side of Sheboygan. Another dive. Kog'Maw just dies. He explodes. Yasuo ult. So does Swain. This Yasuo, he is a monster this game. There is nothing that can be done about him. Now we're gonna look top lane as Gwen is gonna get some free damage onto the Malphite. Uses W early. Get the 4 snip stacks and just Malphite dies. Gwen with the true damage of the W. Why I love that matchup so much as Gwen. We just shred the Malphite. Don't think the Gwen thought it was gonna be a 2v1, but Gwen is still doing alright. Bot lane, tier 1 is gonna fall. At least with the Yasuo being bot lane so much, it's giving this Ahri a little bit of time to breathe. This Ahri is still extremely behind, like an item behind, but it's still giving this Ahri somewhat of a chance back into this game. Now bot lane, gonna be a little bit of aggression, nothing happens other than Jinx heal. It's gonna back in the Tribush. Doesn't look like they want to go in at all, they just want to reset. Now we're gonna look top lane. Don't know why it's not letting me. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, top lane. This is still a very interesting matchup to me. A dual lane versus a Gwen. I feel like Gwen is one of the characters that probably could deal with this the best. Although Gwen is a little bit weak early game. So, with the aggression that Husband had, speaking of aggression, he's gonna go in. Malphite, just gonna try to brawl the Gwen here. Gwen is almost at full contact. Gets full contact, kills the Ka is up here now, and Malphite's just gonna die. There is nothing that they could do there. But Gwen clearly survived a dual lane, and now it's gonna be Rift Herald for the side of Sheboygan. Sorry. Okay. All issues are dealt with. It's gonna be a group up mid trying to kill the Yasuo, but nothing they can do. The Yasuo just kills Swain. Kog'Maw has to flash out of there, and Ahri just can't fight. Kog'Maw almost kills Yasuo with the ult. Kog'Maw has the ult recast. Might be able to snipe him? No, it's not gonna go for it. Out of range anyway. And Yasuo, this just shows how big of a monster Yasuo is gonna be this game. And not just is gonna be, he currently is. He has Infinity Edge and Kraken Slayer to Ahri's Doran's Ring and Sorcerer's Shoes. There is not much that Ahri can do this game. He also is a real carry. I'm gonna watch bot lane. Ahri's just trying to defend the tier 2. Trying to make sure that they can't get any more than what they already have. Now we're gonna look at the gold tab. For the side of, for both teams. Swain does have the most amount of gold. For the side of Middleton, but as you can see, Yasuo has by far the most amount in the game. Yasuo is unbelievably fed. 10-1 for 125 CS. This Yasuo is gonna be a monster. And Gwen is getting powered out by the Malphite, and Yi is able to hold her own with the Conqueror. Kills the Malphite. Still fighting the Yi and just out heals the Yi with the stacks of Conqueror. Gwen is handling this extremely well, and there's been a lot of talk about the Yasuo, not enough about the Ka and Gwen. This Ka is monstrously fed. He has 2 lethality items already. He can blow up anybody on the side of Middleton if he wanted to. But they're getting Ocean Dragon now, and Yasuo is just living in their jungle. They have no jungler. There isn't anything they could do about him. Ka is gonna be there. They're gonna try to set up on Swain. Thresh Flash Q misses a Q. Sheboygan, they really want to get something here, but it doesn't seem like they can. Swain hits the Yasuo. Yi kills the Yasuo. Gets the kill on the Yasuo because of the Swain. Very big for Yi. Yi does scale it incredibly hard, but Calm might be able to catch up to Yi. Does not quite seem like it. Jinx misses a W. Has no ult. Almost does. We're gonna see. It looks like he's gonna live, and they're just gonna reset for Drake. Very, very well played by the Swain and Yi. Getting the shutdown on the Yasuo, especially on the Yi. The Yi now has Kraken and Vampiric Scepter for his Blade of the Rune King, probably. So he's gonna be an issue too. Ka is now just gonna go Drake. Doesn't need mid prio, doesn't need bot prio, even though he has it. Doesn't look like there's gonna be any contesting from the side of Middleton. So get the Ocean Dragon, and soul of it, it's Mountain Soul. This soul is very good for both teams. I think it's the most well-rounded soul in the game right now. It's top lane, it's just Gwen, but there's 3 top lane. Gwen should be fine, she still has W. Oh, it looks like Gwen's just gonna sit in the bush. They don't know about Gwen. Yasuo is coming up. Gwen is gonna go in on the Ahri. Immediately kill her. Yasuo gets her. Gwen pops the ult, gets full contact. Yasuo just melts through them. Yasuo with a triple kill top lane. This Yasuo, Ka, Gwen, even the Jinx are all gonna be a problem. Now Ka jumping in under the Kog'Maw. Nothing Kog'Maw can do. Kog'Maw almost blows him up with the ult, but Jinx has heal regardless. Kog'Maw can't quite get the passive onto the Ka. So everything is good from the side of Sheboygan. Very, very good kills. And we're seeing the kill counter right now. It's 29 to 9. Very, very ahead on the side of Sheboygan. And you see Yasuo mid lane might try to tower dive, honestly. At this point he might be strong enough. Yep, he's gonna go for it. Hits the ult. Doesn't quite kill the Swain. Swain pops ult. Jinx rocket almost kills Swain. And Yasuo Tornado just kills him instantly. Yasuo is kind of trapped though. Isn't much he can do, and he just gets shut down by the Kog'Maw. That is very, very good for the Kog'Maw now. Jinx forced to run away because of this Kog'Maw. Now we can see CS counter per minute. Doesn't seem like that's working. Apologies for that. This one is though. So you can see oh, never mind, fight top lane. Seems like it's gonna go well for the side of Sheboygan. Ka gets the jump on them, blows them all up, gets the double kill, gives Gwen 1 kill, and there is not much Middleton can do in this game anymore. Kog'Maw gets the snipe onto the Jinx. I didn't even notice the Jinx was that low. That was insane. I think I could replay that. Barely hits them. Very, very good play from Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw does go down to the Kha'Zix. Doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen. Lanes are all pushing in for the side of Sheboygan. Gwen is getting jumped on by 2 of them. Backup arriving. Gwen might turn and fight. She has Kong. No, she's just gonna try to run, but there's not much she can do. Gets shut down by the Yi. Another 1,000 gold shutdown for the Yi. Yasuo is taking the mid turret though. Seems like he's just gonna get the inhibitor as well for free. Jinx and Kha'Zix are gonna come back and fight top lane. Possibly for this Baron, even though they don't have the Gwen. Thresh going in a little more, trying to find where the Yi went. Malphite is showing. Ka might jump in. Ka does jump on the Malphite. Gonna try to blow him up. Isn't much Malphite can do here, really. Does have Thornmail, but it's not gonna save him. The amount of physical burst that Kha'Zix has is insane. Yasuo is sitting behind the top lane's here too. Does he know he can? Does get gone in by the Master Yi, and Kog'Maw W has enough range. Kog'Maw does get the kill. Very, very well played by the side of Middleton. Not much else happening. Ahri is just gonna get blown up. There is not anything Ahri can do in this game anymore. I see now. Is top lane. Swain pops ult, tries to run at him. Doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen. Just trying to push out the wave on the side of Middleton, trying to get some lane priority. Objective is up in 43 seconds as Thresh is pinged. It's the Mountain Dragon. If Sheboygan gets it, it'll be their 3rd drag and soul point. Mountain Dragon is very good for them. They are, for the most part, a fairly squishy team. A lot of very burst heroes like Jinx, Kha'Zix, and Yasuo, but this Mountain Drake will help them and will help their tanks too. But now, let's see, trying to push out top lane even more, just shoving the waves back into the tower. Malphite is top lane trying to do anything about it, but Yasuo and Thresh are going to run at him. Does not look like Yasuo or the Malphite knows about it. Does get a little vision onto the Yasuo though. Will back off. Bot lane, big fight going on. Doesn't seem like anything wants to anybody wants anything to happen. Waves are just gonna push back towards the side of Middleton. Kha'Zix is gonna get this dragon for free. No contestation from the side of Middleton. Yep, that's your 3rd dragon, now soul point. And at this point, Middleton is pretty much trapped in their base, as there's a move trying to be made on the Malphite, and there's nothing the Malphite can do. Gets Thresh hooked into Yasuo Tornado, and there's nothing that can happen. But now, group up mid by Middleton. Gonna try to run at Sheboygan. Ka is waiting, seeing if he can get the jump on anybody. Does get swatted out by the ward. Seems like the Ka is getting really greedy. Gets caught by the Swain. Doesn't seem like the Ka will die for it. Jinx Rocket, try to get him out. Ka should be fine. Kog'Maw ult. Trying to get this Kha'Zix. He has a 700 gold shutdown. Would be a very big kill, but Gwen is to the rescue. He's gonna ghost, immediately ult. dead. Kog'Maw is dead. That is the main source of damage. There's nothing he can do either. As now, 3 dead on the side of Middleton. Seems like, ooh, and perfect banana. Swain finds the Gwen and might even find more. Jinx is very low, misses the pull, doesn't have vision over. Swain does get the Jinx. With the snipe, Swain is a monstrous character right now, and even just in general. He's gonna get another one. He gets 3 kills. This Swain is crazy.
Rampage.
Sheboygan could have easily gone Baron there and ended, but now that 3 of them died, it's a much harder Baron take. So Swain just bought a little bit more time for Middleton. See if they can get back into this game. And some items are coming in. Yasuo, he is nearly full build. It is not very long into the game. It's only 25 minutes. It seems like he is 4 items ahead of the Ahri. This is not going well for the mid lane and on the side of Middleton. But that is okay. Let's see. Gold tab here. Player gold. Yasuo, he is by far in first place. Because it doesn't look like anything's going to happen, but they are just going to take Baron. There is not very much that they can do. Yi might know, but it does not seem like it. They have Baron Nashor now. They can just end. But as can be seen on the gold tab, wait, hold on. Yasuo is running at the Master Yi. Master Yi pops ult, tries to get away. Looks like that might happen. Nope, Yasuo just blows Yi up. He almost gets away, but Yasuo just flashes at him. But we can see on the gold tab now, Swain is the highest net worth on the side of Middleton. He is the real carry this game. Him and Kog'Maw have been playing very, very well. As now we're just going to see lanes are being shoved in by the side of Sheboygan. There is not very much that can happen. Swain does hit a very good hook on the Thresh. Thresh will die for it like this. Doesn't, not yet. Swain does pop ult, just gets blown up by the Yasuo, almost dies. Kog jumps in, kills the Kog'Maw. There's nothing they can do. With Baron buff, wait. Oh, Kog'Maw just got a kill with the passive. I was confused what happened there. Kog'Maw does kill the Thresh, but with Baron buff on 4, there is nothing that Middleton can do. This game is just over. I'm gonna see if Yi can just hold them off for a little bit longer, but does not seem likely. 2 inhibitors down, Baron buff on the side of Sheboygan. Yep, he dies. No one's gonna be alive to defend this Nexus. And that will be a victory for Sheboygan. So, very, very well played from both sides. We can see the total damage charts in just a moment. Alright. So, these were the damage charts. Like I was saying, Yasuo and Ka were monsters this game. There was not very much that they could do at all. It was very, very well played by Sheboygan. However, Swain and Kog'Maw both did very, very well. Ahri was lacking, but that's not the biggest deal in the world. And the dual top lane, I was actually very interested in this. It didn't go as bad as I thought it would. Honestly, dual top lane, I've never seen it work. They made it work early game. Obviously, the Gwen just carried anyway, but they did make it work early game. So, very good game, and that's it for the stream.